Hello, my beautiful friend. If you are living through a life curveball, some type of crisis or tragedy, this video is intended for you. My name is Marie-Ève. I'm a soul-centered psychotherapist, and I have the great honor of supporting people in their journey of becoming. And this often involves unexpected life detours and unexpected happenings that we just don't see coming and can't really prepare ourselves for. So, what I want to offer on this topic for you today, if you are living through a tragedy, a curveball, the first thing is to be so very gentle with yourself, to be compassionate with yourself and your process. But mostly it's to allow for your process. So to allow yourself to feel what you feel, to allow yourself to be where you're at and to have the journey, like to actually have the experience. And I think we often try to sidestep or bypass or numb out, and you may need some of those coping strategies, but to the best of your ability, let yourself be in the process. Allow for it. And the reason I'm saying that is because when we are outside of business as usual, there is like an opening that's created, and we have access to things that we don't have access to when we're in business as usual. So I experienced this in my personal journey with Lyme disease, where it got really dire. Things got dire. I ended up being housebound and bedridden. And in that crisis was some of the richest treasures I have ever had access to in my entire life. And I'll explain what I mean. When we're outside of business as usual, so we're not in the busyness, we're not in the everyday mind, we're not in the tasks, the to-do list, we're not in the consciousness of business as usual, we actually can experience an opening. And in that opening, we can find that we are all of a sudden in touch with something really different and really rich. And sometimes that something is a shift in perspective. All of a sudden, we see life differently. We see ourselves differently. We can get in touch with what actually matters, with the preciousness of life, the preciousness of ourselves, of the loved ones around us. Sometimes when we're out of business as usual, also, it can be a radical cracking open of the heart. And this is why sometimes we access really strong emotion. It's like all of a sudden the heart is online in a way that it hasn't been for a long time. So I encourage you to allow for that, allow for the shift in perspectives, allow for the insights that come, allow for the cracking open of your heart. Sometimes this happens through radical heartbreaks as well. I've been there. So I want to say that in that opening, it can be also an opening for grace, where we can get in touch with a power larger than ourselves. We can, in our sense of loss of control or loss of being the doer and having it all together, in those crises moments, we can experience a radical opening for grace, for spirit, source, God, the mystery, life, but we can have a much more powerful sense of those things, and these can become experiences of awakening. And sometimes these are radical awakenings where it starts as a crisis, but it ends up waking us up in a way that nothing else could have. So allow for your process. Be open to the riches that come. Sometimes the greatest treasures are disguised or packaged as catastrophe, but it's actually the universe trying to gift us new perspective, gift us grace, gift us a sense of ourselves and of life that we don't get in any other way. So be gentle with yourself, allow, and be open to what is ripe and potent in the experience. If you enjoyed this video, I always love hearing from you in the comment section below. And you're also welcome to like the video or subscribe. That helps my channel grow. I appreciate you. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sending you so much love for whatever chapter of life you're in and whatever life situation you find yourself in. All my love.